For, forgive me if I'm being rude. Just say
No.
it's none of your business.
I just really don't ever take any comments as being rude.
So your father came from a democratic tradition,
Mhm.
and I know the group that when you got in as the postmaster here, the Democratic Progressive group was upset because they didn't work. Have you come through a democratic tradition also? And they were just upset,
Well,
or are you coming from a
yeah.
Republican tradition?
when I went to the Postal Service, I was in headquarters for, like the first couple of weeks before we went out to the field for a 6 weeks travel, visiting all different post offices, different sizes and different levels of mechanization. And they were making such a big deal, they had to turn this organization around. That was their term. And the big thing was, boy, you didn't want to be affiliated with politics at all. So the first thing I did was register as an independent. And I'm still registered as independent today.
Good on you. Good
Yeah.
on you. That's great.
Yeah. But,
They did not like that you weren't a party boy, huh? So to speak. Sorry, that comes out wrong.
Well, I think they
But
were
a
more
party
upset the fact that I never, when I wasn't local.
Ah.
All their previous appointments, they're all grown up and spent their lives in Iowa City and were big Democratic campaign chairman. And what complicated this was that there were 18 people who apparently applied for the postmaster job in Iowa City. Iowa City, that job also
Iowa City
includes
locals come.
Coralville. Yeah, it also includes Coralville. So I was postmaster of both towns. But there was a fella here who had been with the Iowa City Post Office for like 30 years. He was a big Democratic contributor. So they were upset that he didn't get the job. He was upset that he didn't get the job. And,
So how many years altogether were you the postmaster?
I was postmaster here for 18 years.
18 years.
There was one postmaster who served longer than I did. He served for 29 years. He was an old political appointee. Thinking back maybe in the 30s.
And you went to work in Iowa City, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't even know where the big post office is down there.
Well, it used to be right downtown on Clinton Street. In fact, it was 400 South Clinton Street, which is 4 blocks directly south of Old Capitol, on the same street. They have since, and I kept complaining about, we had a lousy building. It wasn't even made for it to be a post office, but we were spending, I think, like $675,000 a year for this building, and it was a terrible building. And I thought, we could build a new building that's really nice for less than $675,000 a year. Well, finally, when the General Service Administration that owned the building raised their rates here about 3 or 4 years ago, and they moved out of there and they moved down to extreme southeast corner of Iowa City, which has upset a lot of people. There's no downtown location anymore, and that really surprised me. It's very inconvenient for businessmen, but it was a lot cheaper. And nowadays, everything is just all about money with the Postal Service.
Is that where it still is now?
Now there's a Coralville station.
Yeah, some outpost.
Basically what it is. Which is along the railroad track just south of Highway 6. If you know where the old Coralville Hy-Vee is, just south of there, about maybe a block or two on the south side of Highway 6.